Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Lovely to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. On this channel we'll talk about life after 40, and in this particular video series we're going to talk about managing weight loss in our 40s. I will talk to you in the first video about three main reasons why we struggle to lose weight in our 40s as men and women. And then I will also talk about, in the next video, I will talk about medical weight loss and the options that we have on the NHS for those who are in England, in the UK, on the NHS for medically assisted weight loss. And then in the next video, I will talk about my own experience being on Mounjaro and Ozempic. And I have been on Mounjaro for about 10 months now. And previously, I was on Ozempic for 18 months. I will talk about that. I will talk about dependency on Mounjaro. And then in the next video, I will give you 5 tips to make sure that you actually succeed whilst you are on Mounjaro, and how to ensure that you lose weight whilst you're on an injection. And then in the last video in the series, we will talk about making sure how we keep the weight off after we come off the assisted weight loss by Mounjaro. So here are the 5 tips. Let's get into that. So the first thing you need to think of is that Mounjaro is a stopgap measure. It is not something that you want to do all your life, jabbing yourself with the injection. Definitely not. Teaching you how to live a lifestyle that will make sure that you maintain the weight loss afterwards. So don't think of it as the magic bullet where you're just going to jab yourself, you lose the weight, and then after you stop jabbing yourself, the weight, it stays off. It probably won't. So it will try and come back. So the food noise will probably come back. Your insulin resistance will probably come back. But if you do these 5 things, I can assure you from what I've seen and what I've been doing that, you should be able to keep off the weight. So the first thing is to have a structured eating program. I'm not saying overthink it. You don't have to now go and put up charts all over the house with, these are the foods not to eat, these are the foods to eat. Don't think too hard about it. Eat properly, eat balanced foods. And when you create an eating program, make sure that you have at least 30 to 40 milligrams of protein with your breakfast. That's the basic. So if you do that and make sure you stay away, from the sugary foods, too many carbohydrates, that's basic. Whether you're on any weight loss program, you need to make sure that you have a lot more protein, especially now that you're, after your 40s, you need the protein every day, about 30 to 40 milligrams of protein during your breakfast every day. Just try and make sure that you do that. That will help you to keep the weight down, and that will keep you fuller for longer during the day. Then the next tip is to drink at least 2 liters of water a day, or 8 glasses. People say 8 glasses. So this is just a figure to show you that, not the average drinking of water where people just drink water. Make an effort. Try and find a nice fancy water bottle to encourage you to drink water, and drink a lot more water than normal. You will get used to it. You will pee a lot, first couple of days, but you will get used to it, and that will help you. Water is very important. The next thing, you need to do strength training. So strength training is muscle training, at least 3 times a week. So number one thing that I have been doing is to walk every day. Walk every day, at least for an hour. Just walk. Go outside or walk in your house. You can follow, those YouTube videos where they're going walk, and at least for an hour. Once you do that, 3 times a week, you need to do muscle training, strength training. It's not hard. The things that I have been doing have not been hard. I'm not lifting 20, 30 kilograms of weights up and down the gym. No, it's just basic muscle training, if you go to any gym, any instructor can give you an exercise sheet for 3 times a week. You can even do it on ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT, please create a strength strengthening program. I'm a person aged this age. I want to do 3 times a week strength training to increase my muscle mass. It will also, make sure that your bones are healthy. It will keep your joints oiled. That will definitely make you help you to lose weight. So the strength training, I have seen a loss in my waistline. I have seen also a loss of our famous big arms and the thighs. So muscle training will definitely help you to do that. The next thing, make sure that you sleep. Sleep is very important. You need to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a day. Yes, sleep. You need to rest. Your body needs to recover. If you don't sleep, you will get high levels of cortisol. And high levels of cortisol just encourage weight gain. It will give you cravings. It will make you on the edge all the time if your cortisol levels are high, and you will not lose the weight. So you need to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a day. Manage your stress levels. Manage your stress levels. Do mindfulness. Find the thing that works for you. Do mindfulness, do yoga. Manage your calendar. If it's work, try to have a good work-life balance. That will help you to keep the weight off. That's the only way you can keep the weight off after you've come off Mounjaro. And remember, Mounjaro is not a magic bullet. It is there to help you to switch off the food noise, to slow down the metabolism, to regulate your blood sugar, to enhance your insulin sensitivity. But after you're off, remember, if you haven't built good habits, the 5 habits I've just talked about, during your weight loss program on Mounjaro, it'll be very difficult for you to keep the weight loss. So good luck, guys, for those who are deciding to use Mounjaro, or those who are already on Mounjaro. If you have more tips, please put them in the comment section or write to me on my email. It's there in the description box. Tell us how you're maintaining your weight after Mounjaro. Have you gained weight when you stop using Mounjaro, or have you lost more weight? What habits have you built? Please, share in the comment section so other people can also learn how to help themselves to lose weight. Thank you, guys. See you in the next